26. 26. It's gonna be a fun one today. Appreciate you guys stopping by. This one getting recorded late on a Monday, but we got Kev 2000. I believe Kev gives me a free win. Oh no, never mind, I lied. I think I kill his Maxi and then he stops playing. But the part of the struggle this week was to keep your nice play there. Part of the struggle this week was to keep your range cards behind your tanks, because a lot of the range cards, especially that Cupid, will end up walking in front, and then you could end up using the Nathan. Wow, those cows just wrecked. You could end up using the Nathan and knocking back like their Cupid indefinitely. All right, we got XT Phantom TX here. Now this bugs me. This bugs me, guys. This is gonna bug me for a while. So we play. I play Scout Ike, and then he doesn't play a card. So he could have crashed, I guess. Maybe he crashed like right here, because like see how I hit the Scout and it kind of glitches. But either way, he never plays a card again. So later on, when I run into that motherfucker again, I think he's gonna quit. And so I play stupid and I end up losing. So it kind of sucks. Although the way I lose is kind of crazy. And I didn't technically lose.
Fucking dummy.
That's all I gotta say. But stick around till the end to see that one. The real Adidai. The real Adidai. Did you guys see Diddy got out? No, I don't know if that's true. I think they just dropped some charges. What up, Jimmy? What's up, Fleshbag? What's up, Doomgaze? What's up, Foredeck? Welcome in, everybody who's live on Twitch. The Cupid lead. I don't know what's up with all these free wins I keep getting. But the Cupid lead, I actually really like on weeks when Cupid's an option. So the reason that you would lead Cupid is it's gonna result in two things. He's gonna play one of his range cards first to deal with the Cupid. Potentially Cupid hits that range card, does some damage. Potentially Cupid still hits New Kid once or twice. Or they play a tank in front of New Kid, and then your Cupid's probably gonna die, but their tank's gonna be really out of position, and you'll be in good place. You'll be in a good spot. So here I have a terrible draw, but we put the Nathan out there because he's gonna attack from the furthest away and is gonna give us a chance. So the Cow Stampede could be good here depending on what he plays. Otherwise, we could Bounty Hunter. I don't hate the Cupid here. Okay, we could Cow Stampede and then Bounty Hunter. Ooh, the Nathan. But our cows are gonna get nice and strong. Our Nathan's getting knocked back by his cows. Can I get a BHK heal on my cows? Oh no, I don't get the heal, but my cows have plus 30. Let the Scout hit the Nathan. Or I mean, let the slave hit the Nathan and then put somebody between them. And then Scout will have to walk. Did you see how long it took? But the cows in the background, plus 32. That's a big damage. Foredeck, good to see you live again. Lickable Nipple, what a great name. What a great name. Obviously for this week, your big play was Bounty Hunter behind Maxi or the Slave. That's really your win condition, and then, you know, getting value from the cows at the right time. Cyborg Kenny value could be good, but I think, to me, I just played the cows on the Kenny and it usually worked out. So this is what I was talking about. The tank gets out, his tank's gonna be out of position, and I still take the bar. So now the tank's gonna be on my side, and I keep the Cupid alive, which is pretty sick. Not a bad play here, but I'm gonna end up losing the Cupid. I probably should have Kenny'd mid there. I should have Kenny'd mid there. I should have Kenny'd mid there. But this is okay, but we're slowly losing the Cupid. We're slowly losing the Cupid. And we do lose the Cupid, unfortunately, which is a big hit to my DPS. But we got a good push here. Maxi with plus 40 is probably like a 40% attack increase. I think his attack is like 90 something. So that, like, it doesn't seem like a lot, but when you preface it in the fact that, like, it's, you know, doubling the tank's attack, even if it's only like 50, sometimes it could be doubling the attack, you know? Huge hit there. Because like plus 96 on Maxi is brutal. Even though plus 96 isn't all that much, you know what I'm saying? Guys, this was the first week in quite some time that I didn't have a draw. I didn't have a single draw. Oh, it went so fast. It's so nice not having to wait 5 minutes. All right, well, this is going to be levels, but he might be able to play well. I would say Bounty Hunter after. Yeah, it doesn't really matter when I play this because eventually he'll get behind the Satan. I'm kind of baiting him to try to play somebody mid to try to get me like that kind of. All right, this is good. Slave is a good one to get the boost off on. He probably just will not be able to break my slave, so I can really mess around here. Because there's probably nothing in his deck that can break the slave.
Careful down there. I'm
so attracted to you. We also can regen. Now the Nathan was interesting. Now watch the Nathan knockback here. Especially on the Cupid. That was meant to be regen. I don't. Did the glitch happen there? What happened there? I meant to pull a regen for sure. Because obviously I didn't aim it. No, I must have just whiffed it. I don't know how I did that. Maybe I just looked at the green card and just pulled the green card. I don't know. I definitely meant to pull a regen there. But look at that. He pushes me back, and if I had regen out, then I get fully healed before I get hit by New Kid again, and then it doesn't. There you go. And then I don't get killed by the next one, right? So it's like pretty crazy how useful that can actually be. But the BHK should actually hit the Nathan. Yeah, we're gonna take the Nathan out eventually. ZTG. The level 7 versus the level 4. Did you see those cows just get absolutely destroyed? Oh, it's terrible. What up, Kyle? Welcome. Free to play, win in the bracket twice in a row. First time we've gotten first place twice in a row in quite a while, I think, actually. So that's good. That's good. They were starting to make some. They were starting to make up some score. I think they were down, like, we were up by like 470, and now it's like 420 or something. So they were slowly making up our time. All right, we got a level 4 scout. I mean, why do I keep calling him scout? Slave? I don't know, maybe I want him to scout my beehole. Sorry. I could have purified right there, but I really don't like the purify on the freeze ray because like it could the freeze ray could be unleveled and only be like half a second. it's like so it's not even worth the 2 energy unless it's like you're on New Kid and you'll win if you purify it, you know, that kind of thing. Obviously then you should do it. So this is where Nathan can be interesting because he can hit the range cards that move up, but the problem is that knockback is going to make you no longer hit that range card. So Nathan is really an interesting card to use, in my opinion, this week. Use him on the top or bottom side to like distract him, like I did, put him in the corner. Make him have to play energy on that, otherwise he could get onto the New Kid. Otherwise he's a decent one against the cows to impact them a little bit. But otherwise I didn't really love the Nathan because you could just like keep hitting that Cupid, and if he gets regen, you'll basically just be stun locked on the Cupid. We're just waiting to see what he does. Good start here. I could have played the Cupid mid.
Peace be with you, children.
But we just decided to do that. So I could have played Cupid on the top side, and then I probably would have gotten onto New Kid, and then if he would have played one of his range cards, then the range card would have ended up in front of the Maxi. All right, this is just gonna be levels increase here, but we're just gonna definitely win the day there. We're gonna go ahead and do the, okay, I like that. Separate it a little bit. The knockback. Not bad, not bad. Extra heal. Make sure we take the Cupid out. Oh, Cupid got actually hella value there. But there's another Maxi with plus 88, which is not great. Not great for him. New Kid getting taken out, but the BHK survives with that regen is so good in Team Wars, man. Regen is so good in Team Wars. Cupid staying alive, BHK staying alive from the New Kid blast. It's crazy. All right, we got Xander, Xander, Axander, Axander. LOL. Scout lead wouldn't be bad. Priest or slave counter to him. Cow stampede against his stampede. Nathan in the corner. Quite a few options. Nathan in the corner is probably the least committal, especially since I have both my tanks to protect him.
Nothing is too hard for me.
So now what you want to have happen is Nathan's going to start attacking the slave. So he's going to stop moving. He's going to play somebody midline to try to kill the Nathan. I'm going to put my tank in front of it. We're going to play my... I forgot. I didn't realize that my cyborg was level 5. I thought we would have had level 2 cyborg, so I didn't realize that. So that was my mistake. I thought he'd one-shot him and die. But this is a good situation where you hit the cows and then the Nathan pretty much one-shots the cows because you hit him with the DSR. The heal, can we keep the scout alive? Yes, the scout doesn't get hit there. Oh, that's brutal. The scout doesn't get final hit by the Nathan there. The Nathan doesn't get hit by New Kid. Brutal. See, this is what I was talking about. You play him in the corner, and he's going to be able to potentially hit New Kid when he attacks the corner as well. So I think Nathan on the top and bottom is potentially good. Behind New Kid, not terrible to start, but I think the corner's a little better. Well played. Well played. All right, we got adios to your huevos. This is somebody we're used to seeing. Unfortunately, he's on some shit-ass team that can't get him good levels. But Purify Cycle, top tier. Top tier. He's got the Nathan in the corner. Good play. We were just talking about how that's decent, but if we can get the Cupid on the Nathan after he hits... This is actually a mistake here, but my goal was to play the Cupid right before... So that was a bit of a mistake, but this doesn't work out too bad. We're going to go ahead and hit him with this. Nathan hits the Cupid and knocks back the Cupid, though, so that mistake I made gets countered, basically, there, so we're in good shape. He DSR'd us, I DSR'd him, no big deal. We're just going to support this push because we're in a bit of a power position because our Cupid has survived as long as it has. We're going to push through to... I like the regen there. I like the regen there. Keep the Mackie alive to keep everybody else alive. I like it. I like it. We end up taking him out. This is good. BHK should be coming out soon, but the Cupid still surviving. That's what I was talking about. That Nathan can just, that Nathan did not help him. That Nathan probably lost him the match. Also, his shitty levels probably lost him the match. Brother, get yourself on a good team. What does it matter if you're 8,200 if you're losing in Team Wars every week? To my 4th alt account. Get your shit together, bro. Adios to your huevos. Hola to Pirate Coalition, brother. Get your ass in here. I know you're a good player. You're getting embarrassed by a level 4 BHK. Defiant Magician, another name that we see on ladder quite a bit. We also seem to fight him in Team Wars. He must... people have pretty... the game's old enough where people kind of have a consistent schedule on when they run their matches. So he just must run, late Sunday night like I do every week. Or could be early Monday morning for him, who knows. But Maxie is not a good way to stop those cows. Not a good way at all. And another player who is a pretty decent player but is just getting screwed by his levels here. Can we break into the... No, we don't get to the New Kid there. We're in good shape here, though. Oh, and just like I was talking about, the Nathan on the side hits the New Kid and gets us the bar. Just like I was explaining earlier. Remember, this is the Adventure Lock, so we are lower leveled this time. So that level 3 Shield Maiden, the level 2... He's gonna take the bar here. This is trouble. Nathan doesn't get hit there, so Nathan can have a lot of value here. We're in trouble. Level 4 versus level 3. What's gonna happen? But the BHK hits the BHK instead of the Shield Maiden. That is huge and heals my Shield Maiden. This is absolutely brutal. Can we keep the BHK alive long enough to survive? We survived 1 extra hit, which let our Cupid not help kill our Shield Maiden. Oh, this is good for us. This is good for us. That level 3 Shield Maiden still good enough to one-shot the Scout, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Shield Maiden, level 3. Level 3. Yeah. All right, now we got the alternate 1980. He's got a pretty sweet outfit. I gotta be honest. It looks pretty nice. He looks like a cone head, kind of. He thanked you. He's like, thanks for teaching me how to play. I'm gonna win the rest of my matches now. Did he get 1 bar? Maybe he thanked me for the 1 point. All right, this is great setup here. Get the BHK behind there in a good state. Gotta be careful. See, that's what I was waiting for. I was like, you gotta be careful for the cyborg, because it could get, like, if you play your range card behind him and then he cyborgs him, then it switches him around, you might get screwed. So this is trouble here. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Not worth the purify. We gotta get the Scout Ike out there maybe. Oh no, we don't have the levels for this. What do we do? Do I play my, oh God, oh God, oh no. The heal, the heal, the heal. It's those damn cows won't stop. No. Oh my God. Oh my God. We gotta beat this guy before he cycles around to his cows again, or we are screwed. Get the regen out there. Keep that Cupid alive. That's a big part of our damage here. The BHK boosting the tanks. That's my only hope here. Help me, BHK. You're my only hope. BHK's got to get his BHK down. Yes, we do. The Cupid takes him down. We got a good chance to survive here. Can we get back to the regen to keep the BHK and the Cupid alive? I don't know if we can. The Paladin shielding the Cupid instead of the new kid, but we got our Cupid taken out, but we kept the Scout alive. Will the Slave be able to break through? Can he stop us? Oh no, the stunner, but can Slave get there?
I forgot
Kai and Jelly beat main chefs with AB accounts this week. Hell yeah, dude. That's our fucking plan. That was always my fucking plan. Have teams go 50 so that they can beat teams when they match up with them. It was always my plan. But everybody's like, no, we're gonna get 5th place packs then. Who gives a shit? 5th place pack rules. 5th place pack guarantees a legend. All right, don't have the BHK, which kind of sucks, but we can get the DSR out and then Slave. Oh, we get the BHK. We get the BHK. Ooh, this could be trouble though. If he freezes us. Can we get onto the Kevin though? Get onto the Kevin. Yes, very well played. Very, very, very well played, Shield Maiden right there. Getting behind the line of scrimmage. The Dragon Slayer here could work, but no, we're gonna go for the Slave instead. That level 7 Scout getting stacked, but the BHK boosting that Cupid up to 80 right now. That's like a probably 60% boost. What has he got? 20? He's got, that's probably like a 40% boost because he's got what, 200 something? Still an incredible increase. Oh, he gets the stunner though. He stops me before the shield. That was actually well played on his part. But now we got the Coopers getting boosted. The Koopies getting boosted. They die to the DSR, but the cows are going to stay alive to the regen. Can BHK survive? BHK doesn't get hit by the new kid. Not bad. Somehow BHK not hitting new kid there. That's a little sketch. That's a little sketch. That's a little sketch that I would hit the DSR and not the new kid. That's a little weird. That's a little weird. The legend chances are the same whatever place packs you get. That is not true. There's a slight difference. It's like, it's not a lot, but there's a difference. It's listed somewhere. It's like, if one pack is 60%, the next one is 50, and the next one's 40 kind of thing. It's not much of a difference though.
I will be your new best friend.
And but the rest of the changes aren't enough. It's like, you know, extra epic or extra rares or extra commons. It's not really all that impactful. I think you do get a like a kind of decent amount of difference in cash, I guess. But I feel like 5th place packs give me more legends though. That's what I'm saying though. I feel like red links are the kind of retards that would like set it up where the 5th place pack does have a better chance to try to have the people who are lower level catch up. You know what I mean? All right, so this is XT Phantom. This is the guy that I thought was gonna quit. So I play like a goddamn idiot. I play like I'm on a Red Links live stream with Badger. Who's OG enough to remember the Red Links live streams with Blue Badger and Steve? And sometimes it was see, this was dumb. This is such a dumb play to play the Nathan there. Like I was just messing around. But it was Badger, Steve. What was the other guy? What was the other guy? It was Badger, Steve, Buck. It was Buck. Buck ruled. Buck was actually pretty good at the game. Buck was an actual. Buck was a gamer. The rest of them were fucking nerds.
Down there. I'm
Kai remembers Buck. Yeah, Buck's cool. I still have Buck on Twitter. Buck work. Guess who Buck works for now? Buck works for Rovio, which is the. That was a really unfortunate bar there. I really didn't expect that to happen, but he got a BHK kill, I think. Buck was the. That was a bad DSR too. See, I just played bad because I thought he was gonna quit on me. Feels bad, man. No, Buck is the Buck. Rovio is the one that does Angry Birds. So he's the community manager for all the Angry Birds games or something like that. I don't know all of them, but that was unfortunate there. Couldn't kill the Cupid. That was unfortunate. We got a chance here though, baby. We got a chance here though, baby. The blast might. We're in limbo. We're in limbo. But if we can take out that plus 124, the scout on the top side. Can we make it happen? Oh, scout's going. The regen on the scout. Oh, that was bad, man. That was bad. That was bad. All right, this pisses me off, guys. Let's play this slow motion. Let's play this slow motion. Purify comes out pretty much immediately when I have the energy. Boom! Smack him up! Oh, look! Fuck you. I fucking beat you. I fucking beat you. Look at my health. Look at my fucking health. My health says 1 HP. Your health is fucking gone. I fucking beat you. I fucking came back from play like a moron, thinking you were gonna quit on me again. And I get fucked. I should have waited on the Purify.
You should go to penance.
If I wouldn't have fucking purified my scout, that would happen to me. I thought my fucking scout would one-shot him. Okay, this is what I was talking about. You play him, he gets hit by him, and then he turns around and jacks up your range card. Oh, this was kind of a mistake. This is the adventure lock though, so remember we're a bit down on energy. That BHK is gonna survive. This is trouble. Getting the good heals though. But we ended up still getting first place, and that was on free to play, so. Didn't matter at all. So I am still undefeated in the sense that like any time that I've ever lost a match on free to play, we've either won that week or we lost by more than one match. So it's never been my missed points that caused us to lose. So that makes me that's always made me happy. Anytime I've lost and then we lose by like 60, so it doesn't really matter. Now, could I have stopped that guy? No, she gets the shield just in time. Unfortunate. I guess I could have purified the shield immediately. No, I don't think New Kid would have done it anyway. See, I think I'm gonna lose now. Because I just think he's gonna get to his cows and then we lose. So I have to somehow beat him before he gets to his cows again, which is probably gonna be hard. Unless, because I only have cows 6 too, that kind of sucks. Can we get him? Oh, New Kid hits him once, but look at this play. Well played, and he only takes 1 shot. Not bad. I think we got a stampede here. Scout Ike, do it. Hermes up top.
You should go to
Oh, good call. You see a 6 energy play. BHK ain't gonna do it. Get it. Ugh, that primed the pump a little bit. Readied for this cow stampede. Oh, this is ballsy. Oh, this is big balls, and it's the front guy, so he's got to go through it. BHK hitting the slave. No. Turn around. Oh, my God. Oh my God! I was screaming at that cow. I was like, turn around! All right, we got TD Tiempo Dido B2B. What is this? What's his name? TD Tiempo Del Arce? What is that? Poderse? What words are those? I don't recognize it. I see tiempo, I get that. Or is that an I? Or is that an L? I don't know. Anybody speak Spanish? Alright, the Osimo, which means you could probably expect the Kevin and some awesome freeze magic. Scout versus Scout, well played there. A little bit of an odd placement on his part, honestly. Maxi plus New Kid does do good enough on the Scout 7 where it doesn't hurt. Slave does not do good enough. Slave doesn't do enough damage, and he gets pretty much half health, and potentially you can break the heal with it. So definitely don't use Slave. But can we get the... Oh, somehow I don't get the shield off there. That was weird. But we're gonna potentially have the same mistake as that other guy. But we're gonna see if we can boost up our Maxi back there. Can we get the heal? Oh no, New Kid takes it. We're gonna purify this side. That's why Cyborg wasn't really a great play, because they could just purify you. So we're gonna decide to go on the half line here. This is interesting. I think we're in good shape here because of the levels. That level 6 BHK. We're gonna go ahead and do this just to cut that HP down, just because we're battling him at half court. That's a pretty big impact, losing half the HP on him. Cupid replaces the BHK. BHK did a good job. We got a plus 64 Nathan out there, helping to take people out quicker. We got a little Coopers out there to protect our Nathan for a little bit while we get enough energy. Nice, Nathan knocking him back too. Nathan doing a great job on the midline here. Here comes the freeze ray. We're gonna go ahead and shield preemptively there in case he used the freeze ray on both there. That doesn't bother me much. We go ahead and do this because I didn't want to play my scout on him. Knocks my call girl backwards into me. I mean, beautiful timing on that freeze ray by him. I mean, holy shit. Holy shit. It could have been lucky. It could have been timed, but holy shit. The moment that mind control went off, he froze the shield maiden. That was awesome. I gotta admit, that was sick. If that move right there would have like turned the match around and he would have won because of that perfectly timed freeze ray, I wouldn't have even been mad. I would have been like, bro. Freeze ray like a boss. Anyway, pretty good matchups. Annoying that I lost one, but it didn't end up mattering. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of happy that it was the guy that I beat earlier, because one, it seems like he disconnected, so it was cool to get him like a free win. And two, I legitimately kind of feel bad when I beat somebody twice in 1 week. I've beaten somebody 3 times in 1 week, so you know they got a bad score. That made me kind of feel bad. But like, can you imagine matching me up twice? And it's like 2 different accounts too. So it's like, oh, he's like hunting me. Oh, I'd feel so bad if the guy's like, oh, if I lose one more match, my team's gonna kick me out. And then he matches me twice. And then he's like trying to make the case like, hey, any one of you guys on the team would have lost to him. Any one of you would have lost to him. I just keep getting unlucky. And then they're like, no, it doesn't matter. You should have practiced. You should have beat him. Should have beat me. Should have beat me. Come on. Once in a blue moon. And there's got to be some extenuating circumstance. Like in this case, I thought he wasn't even going to play a fucking card. Anyway, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Peace out.